They will stand from the tallest to the shortest. Right. Net so I like that. So met ons sommer lekker staan. Right. Yeah, net soos daai. Right. So we're standing from the shortest to the tallest. Can you see how beautiful God made us? Have you all different sizes? Kom ons gee die Here praise. Well done to God there. Just well done. Right. Next thing, I want you guys to stand from birthday month. So if you in January and then to December. Let us go. Al die kindertjies staan julle agter toe asseblief. Dis hoekom ek gesê julle moet by die junior youth want dit is groter kinders asseblief. God let us also born on different dates. We have January and then we have 2 December. So God chose every single one of you guys. He gave you guys a date to be born for a reason. There's a reason why you were born on that day to be on earth. Kom ons gee die Here 'n prys. Last but not least, the lightest person to the darkest person. Let us do it. Let us go. Figure it out. Yeah, figure it out. So we see that God gave us different shades. God made us all different. Come and give the Lord a praise. Now we say, well done, God. Well done, God. Okay, now take your seat and sit where you sat in the beginning. I'm going to ask you guys a few questions. Put up your hand, and then you will come and show me. I want you to show me who here in the photo is white. Put up your hand. No. Sit.
I know the question.
Go back. Alright. Sit first. Put up your hand. Okay. Because Lehagan put up his hand and he didn't jump up and say, right. So Lehagan, come show me who is white.
It's not white.
Right. Let's go back. Okay, right. Can you show me in the photo who is black? Wait, hey. Was some book? Put up your hand if you can show me who is black. Okay, you, tonight come. Show me quickly who here is black. Show me who is black. Okay, right. You can go back. No. Put up your hand and show me who here in the picture is colored.
No one is colored.
Celine het eers die hand opgesit. Celine, kom wys vir ons, please show us. Who's colored? She's colored. Okay, she's colored. Okay, right. Celine showed me. So Celine showed me that she's colored. Sinead said this one is black. And Lehagan said this lady here is white. And we have seen yes, boys and girls in the picture. Now, can you guys tell me, were they correct? Yes or no?
No.
Bishop, were they correct? No. Bishop was right. Here's a white page. There's a she's a darker shade to this white. Okay. And when you look at her hair, kyk dit gou duidelik as jy haar hare kyk, because sy's been on die blackste. That her hair is black, but her real color is dark brown. But we would say dark skin, right? Because letterlik die is swart, dit is donker bruin. Die is swart. This is black. But come on, ask you a question. Why do you think we would say they are all black? Why do you think we would say that? Can anybody guess?
It was a word wat gebring. It was a word used by the people who claimed that they were white.
You can say apartheid government,
Apartheid,
yes.
yeah.
And also before that, did you guys know? And I learned this in university. In the older years, they used to give people labels. Luister gou hierso. Hulle het mense labels gegee. So when you were called white, because die mense is nie almal wit nie. They're all lighter brown actually. But they said dis 'n wit vir hom. But she said she's just light brown. They would say white people, because whiteness is to do with holiness, purity, you're closer to God. And when you say someone is black, then we say you're part of darkness, you're part of the devil. That's what, yeah. So, who's also leads is colored? Because there was labels given to us that said, yellow is colored. In actual fact, all of you guys would actually identify as colored, most of you guys. Right? Now let me show you something else. hierdie kalle is, maar hulle praat Afrikaans. Or they speak like the colors, right? Isn't it? Those people. And those people, this color, that maybe speaks like white people. You know what I mean? Hulle praat soos, you know what I mean? And then there's people like you. Do you have light-skinned white people that speak closer, or they speak a dark? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the question is, why do we say? Anyway, so the question is, can somebody ask me? Can somebody tell me why is it that these people that maybe speak a different language, and then why do they have different skin colors, but they all have different accents, or the way they speak is different? Don't answer, because I know you know the answer. Why do they speak different? What is it makes them different? I'm gonna give you guys a clue. Okay, sorry, not there yet. Sorry, I'm gonna say it now.
Different cultures.
Different cultures. Give me my hand of applause. You see, this is what culture does. This is what culture does. She's just like she's middle brown, right?
She's
But
Indian.
because of a culture, she would speak like this. You see what I mean? And because of our culture, she would most likely say Salam Alaikum because that's the Arabian culture. You see? And then the way, can you see the way she dress? She doesn't dress like them. No. Everyone is not Chinese. Listen, don't make fun because you see, let's not make fun because she could be Japanese. You see, you can't say she's Japanese or she Hawaiian or Korean. But listen, you can see she doesn't dress like a colored. You can see this Auntie Jackie, this Auntie Ping Pong. You know what I mean? Because of all the way she dresses, right? So we can see they are all different because of the culture. Julle is different and julle sal sê ek is 'n Xhosa because you guys probably don't speak like that because the Xhosa is being a Xhosa is a culture. Being colored is a culture. That is a cultuur. There is nie wie it's not your race because we are all part of one race and that is the human race. God made us all one. Different shades. So what makes me different from Tatu that works at KFC and he speaks Xhosa, it is our culture. Because ek kan dalk dieselfde kleur is soos Tatu. Eppies kom gou vorentoe. Eppies kom sommer vorentoe gou. Eppies kom quickly, want jy het nog klaar gesê Tatu. Ashley. Why isn't his name Shiabonga? His name is Ashley. Do you know why? Because of the colored culture. He has been influenced by the colored culture. You can go weer gaan sit. You see, he's dark skinned, right? But that doesn't make him less than someone that's lighter skinned. So the lesson here today is to never judge someone based on how they speak, even if they speak like this, because that doesn't mean they dumb. It just speaks that they speak fluent in their own language. Hulle kan beter praat in hulle taal en in jou taal sukkel hulle 'n bietjie. So hulle gaan nou 'n bietjie so English spread, you know. But it is because of their culture that makes them different. Their skin color has nothing to do with their culture. There are some people, most of the Xhosas, or my skin color and lighter. Actually, you get Xhosas that are Lehagan skin color. You have people that are Xhosas. Dit gee nie vir jou 'n rede om vir iemand anders te oordeel based on their skin color nie. Okay. Ja, sien nou, but julle doen dit eintlik. No. Can somebody quickly tell me? Can anybody tell me why are there certain people in this class today that would fall under the colored culture? Why would you laugh at them out? Because it's actually wrong. Hoekom sê jy vir hulle uitlag? Maar as you know a Chinese man hier gekom met hy is die gaste kunste, hy is 'n gaste pastoor. Julle sal seker vir hom uitgelag het. Iemand praat wat sy nie. Why? Hoekom is dit so? Okay, but hoekom? Luister, why would you laugh at them? Because their culture is different than yours. That's why. Hulle kultuur is verskillend dan joune. Because as jy nou in China kom, hulle gaan almal vir jou uitlag. Because you also different, you don't look like them. So that is why. Okay. The message for today is, listen, maar ek gaan vir julle verdeel in julle small groups, dis kom, ons kan nie baie lank vat nie. The message for today is, greater love has no one than one that lays his life down for his friends. In Afrikaans is dit, niemand het groter liefde as dit, dat hy wat sy lewe vir sy vriende aflê. Okay, can somebody tell me, why do we die? Hoekom sterwe ons? Because I can tell you, I can guarantee you, every single one of us are going to die. Waar van julle gaan dalk volgende jaar sterwe? Because I'm just being realistic. Some of you guys are going to die in maybe 7 years' time. Some of you guys are going to die at the age of 30. Some of you guys are going to die at the age of 45 when you give birth to your baby and then all of a sudden you die. for the girls now, because boys can't give birth. Some of you guys will give birth. Sorry, wat moet give birth? Some of you guys will die at the age of 80 years old. Maar allemaal gaan ek nie noodsaaklik maak. Vir altyd julle bly nie call it neighborhood. In call it ja neighborhood. Some people die earlier. Daar's verlede week was daar mense wat doodgeskiet was. Did they plan to die? No, they didn't. Some of them het gedink, "Joh, ek gaan kleinkinders kry, gaan na hulle kyk." They dead now. No grandchildren for them. So, can somebody tell me why do we die? Gershwin. Because of sin. Give Gershwin a hand of applause. Because of sin. That's the reason why we actually die. Because God designed us. I said it earlier. God, it was like someone that made a robot. If I designed the robot to move forward and to pick up this thing, right? And not to do bad stuff and not to kill other people, I will be a bit upset when I see that the robot is starting to kill people. God didn't make you a robot. Maar God het vir julle almal gemaak so that you don't have to sin. So that you shouldn't sin, but unfortunately, we choose to sin. Sin separates you from God. Volgende vraag is, dink jy dat die Here ons hel toe stuur? Do you think that God sends us to hell? Yes or no? No. Why not? Can somebody tell me why not? Yes? Loves us and made us, so He doesn't send it to hell. Okay. What do you say? That's so true. Do you know that Keenan's right? God only made hell for the devil and these evil angels that fell from heaven. The demons and the devil. The hell was made for them. But because us people, I don't want to say we're stupid, because we're not stupid, but we choose to follow the devil's ways. And so unfortunately, we do end up there also. Unfortunately, it's not God. God doesn't want it. Jesus cries and cries every single time because He sees children that He made, people that He made, little babies that grew up. Something happened in that little boy's life. He's young, and all of a sudden, his father isn't there in his life, and his mother doesn't care about him, and all of a sudden, he chooses he's going to become a gangster because they accept him, they love him, they say, "Kom my bro." That's love, because he feels the love, because they said, "Come." They didn't care for you, we're going to care for you. And then he decides to become a gangster, and all of a sudden, he is in sin, he does daga, does drugs, and then he gets shot dead, and then all of a sudden, he's in hell. Sy ken nog nie ding jy verstaan het nie. That's ignorance. As jy nie iets ken nie. So julle wat graad R was, julle het seker nog geweet wat is 1 plus 1 nie. Totdat jou graad 1 juffrou byvoorbeeld, maak net 'n voorbeeld net. Totdat jou graad 1 juffrou vir julle op die bord gewys het 1 plus 1 equals 2. In grade R you only call it in Mickey Mouse, isn't it? But then the next grade you now knew that 1 plus 1 is 2. So ignorance, you were in grade R, toe jy in graad R was, you were ignorant, you didn't know. Plus means happiness. Now the reason I say that because it applies to you guys. Ignorance is bliss. Because you don't know something, you are happy. Like for example, I'm going to use a Natasha example. Natasha decides she's going to go to the youth center for the week, but she doesn't know that these 3 guys are talking bad about her, for example. They are gossiping about her. I'm making an example, right? She's happy. She's talking with her friends, but she doesn't know what they're talking about, so she's happy until she finds out what they spoke. So she was ignorant. Ignorance is bliss. She's happy because she doesn't know. That's the first example. So, another example is, okay, I need somebody, Javier, ek sal sommer vir jou gebruik. Kom gou hierso. Kom staan gou hierso. Asseblief. Kom gou hierso. Okay, I'm going to use him quickly. So, I am a man, I'm at the zoo, I'm on my phone. But Javier, he's a gorilla. Javier is a gorilla. And this gorilla is coming for me. Right. So this was going to go on. I need another assistant quickly. And no, right, this line. You're going to stand here. Lamako, you stand here, right? I'm going to be on my phone quickly. And Javier is going to be the gorilla. So you need to act like a gorilla. Because it looks actually like a orangutan. Just the klein, soos 'n orangutan. Maar fine. Okay, you are the different gorilla. Okay. I'm on my phone, I'm at the zoo. Right, so I'm going to talk to someone while you are being scary, and you must scream to everybody here. Guys, the gorilla is coming. Okay, right, are you ready? So you must just scream, everybody, the gorilla is coming. I'm on my phone. Ek praat met my meisie. Okay, right? 1, 2, 3, action.
Everybody, the gorilla is coming. Everybody, the gorilla is coming.
Okay, stop. So I was on my phone, he's screaming to everybody, but he never shouted to me. I don't know that the gorilla is coming, so I'm ignorant in this situation. I don't know that the gorilla is coming for me. Now what I want you to do is, play number 2 is, you must actually pat me on my shoulder and say, Mister, Mister, the gorilla is coming. Yeah.
Mister,
Yes,
the
yes, yes.
girl is coming.
Oh no! Ma! And then I ran away. They yell at the guys, give them a round of applause. Yeah, I'm doing acting because I actually studied acting when I was at school, so that's why. Okay, anyway, so we saw the two stories. In the first story, we saw that I was on my phone, and I didn't know that the gorilla was coming for me, and the gorilla most likely ate me up after that, because I didn't know. In the second story, we see that someone warned me and pat me on my shoulder and said, hey, so you come a gorilla. And I turned around and I was like, oh my word, I need to run, and there I ran. It's the same thing that I'm doing today for you guys. I'm patting you on your shoulder and saying, guys, sin is coming for you. The devil's coming for you. And what he's going to try to do is he's going to send you to hell because of your sins that you're going to do. But I'm warning you and I'm telling you, Jesus is the way. There's so many gods out there. There is so many beliefs out there. And the devil will so quickly bring all of these different religions and gods and cultures there so that you don't know which one is the right one. Because there's so many. How do you know who's the right one? But the Bible does say Jesus is the way.